right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone. And Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Shamar coming back with another lesson. And in this lesson, I wanted to go into how our people, still to this day are trying to make, Babylon their rest, man. All right, here it is. You have all these signs showing that America's on the decline and pretty much on its way out of here, yet you still have our people wholeheartedly like clinging on to America for dear life in hopes that it's going to bounce back and get better. All right, and it's the same thing, every time the elections come around, every year when a new year finna start. All right, Jake just fails to realize that it's over with. America's done. All right, it isn't going to get any better. You're not going to be able to make this place your rest, man. And Esau's getting ready to ultimately to roll on you. All right, the Lord's putting the spirit on Esau to really start making moves, man. The whole time while Jake is caught up in folly and all these other distractions, Esau's getting ready to make all type of moves on you, man. And it's going like the scriptures say in 1 Thessalonians 5:1. It's going to come as a thief in the night, man, when you least expect it. Right when you're thinking that it's going to be peace and prosperity and all this and that, you're going to be caught up in that destruction. All right, so this is first scripture I wanted to start off with is, well, matter of fact, before I start with this, I'm going to start with the Baruch. This Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse. And that's still relevant to this very day, man. Here it is, Jake. This is our captivity first and foremost, man. All right, we're still under our oppressor. We have to go to the enemy for the want of all things. You want to get a job, who you got to go to? Who you pay taxes to? Who you got to pay your registration to? Who do you got to go to get a loan for a house? Who you go to for everything, man? Or you got to go to the so-called white man. So we're still in our captivity to this very day, yet you have Jake trying to make this their kingdom. All right? 2/3, of course, doing it, as well as you have people that's claiming to be, be Israel or Israelites in the same spirit, basically, trying to build. When Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is getting ready to destroy this place, man. So what are you trying to build here? We're not here to build anything in this society. All right, we're here. The only thing we're building is building up our spirit, man. Getting ready for the coming destruction and the collapse and decline of America, man. Because this place is on its way out of here. We're literally in our captivity. So why would we be trying to make our captivity better when this is set up for us to catch hell? Pretty much, it's never going to be good enough for us here. All right, because at the end of the day, who's in rulership ultimately, and who can tell you what you can and cannot do at the snap of a finger? You've seen that happen in 2020, so you can't sit here and say that it's not possible or that it ain't gonna happen. All right, this nigga just changed up the laws and legislation on the fly whenever he feel like it. So you don't control anything, man. You have the illusion of freedom, but you're really not free. Continuing on, it says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. And then you still have our people doing that to this day. The 2/3 of our people still departing from the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to this very day, man. All right. We in captivity and subject to payments. All right, we're a reproach. Esau, he has our people at the bottom. But you still have Jake here trying to build generational wealth, build up the community, build up the nation. All this madness, man. When all that's getting ready to be destroyed. All right, along with the society, because that's the spirit they're coming in ultimately. They're coming in the spirit of the world. All right, because that's some worldly shit. Here it is. This place is on its way out of here, and you don't have Jake focusing on what really matters, which is prophecies, man. Paying attention to what's getting ready to come and warning our people of the coming destruction and to prepare themselves, man, spiritually. Depart from this place. Well, like I'm finna read Micah 2:10. All right, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. So you're not departing here physically, all right, because really it ain't gonna be no safe anywhere, all right. But you're supposed to arise and depart spiritually, man. Like it says in Romans, becoming a new man. When you come into this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you're supposed to become a new man, all right. Not being like this world, man. You're supposed to be separate from this world, be in a different spirit, be in a different mindset. Not be caught up in the distractions and follies of things that's going on to ultimately separate you from the main mission and goal, which is what? To serve Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. And do his will. Not do your own will. But continuing on, it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Alright, this ain't our rest, man. We're not here to make this our rest, man. To make it somewhere to be comfortable. Here it is. It's literally supposed to be hell, our captivity. You trying to make that comfortable. Something that's literally not set up for it to be comfortable for you. And Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai gonna get you anyway. It says that in the Apocrypha, man. Your security, you're gonna be destroyed, man. So why you over here trying to build that comfort for yourself? It's only gonna last for so long before you get that shit snatched away. Alright? Because hell is on the way regardless. The destruction's on the way and there's no stopping it. So you can sit here and try to ignore the signs that are written on the wall, so to speak, but that's not going to stop all the prophecies from coming to pass. They're going to be at your doorstep sooner than later. And then that's when our people are going to try to turn to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and it's going to be too late. Here it is, you had the time to turn back now before everything gets all hectic. In the day of Jacob's trouble. Yeah, you have our people doing everything but turning back to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, just like their forefathers, like it said in Baruch. All right, and our people are coming back in that same spirit, just like when we was in Egypt, coming out of Egypt. What did you have our people wanting to do? Go back into captivity. They actually was saying that it was better. They were better off staying in captivity. And Jake still has that slave mentality to this very day. You want to stay here in captivity working for Esau for the rest of your fucking life. Your kids, and so far and so on. You don't want anything better. You say you want generational wealth. Your kid's still going to be a fucking slave. Subject to payments. Subject to doing whatever the hell the so-called white man says to do, basically. He can change the laws, like I said earlier, at the snap of a finger. And he's already done that, and he's going to continue to do that. This place is just becoming more and more demonic and satanic. He's pushing all manner of evil, all right, death and destruction, in all different type of ways, man. Yes, you have our people wanting to keep on living here and build up a so-called kingdom or make it comfortable to rest, when this is not set up to be our rest, man. All right. Continuing on, it says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction." And this place is polluted, man. Like I was just going into, everything here is corrupt. From the food to the this place you gotta sleep at. All right, everywhere you go to, this place is literally just designed ultimately to destroy you in every aspect you could think of, basically. Because Jake could go into it all damn day about all the different things that's affecting you and slowly killing you off, man. Yet you want to make this society your rest when you're dying day by day. The moment you're born is the moment you begin to die, basically. That's why the scriptures say, though the outward man perish, we building up the inward man. Because you're gonna perish. It's polluted, and it's set up to destroy you with the sword of destruction. That's why the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has to speed up the times, like it says in Matthews, man, for the elect's sake. Because this place is getting way out of hand. Wickedness is getting way out of hand. And the Lord's fed up with it. All right, the men of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai are fed up with it. The sincere ones, all right, like they actually sigh and cry about all this bullshit that be going on, man. Because the masses of our people, they don't give a shit. They complain here and there, but really you don't give a fuck. As long as you get some money and a couple of things, whatever you need to be comfortable, you will have no complaints. But we ain't satisfied being here, man. The ones who actually care, and that's in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. We sighing and crying. Alright, this is Ezekiel 9:4. It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And like I said, you have the masses of our people, they don't give a fuck about what's going on, man. They're totally complacent and complicit with everything that's taking place here. You just want to be comfortable. That's all you care about, making enough money to pay your bills and be comfortable and continue to be a fucking slave. And that's the lowest level thinking possible, man. When we're supposed to be Yasharallah, the Prince of the Power, man. The Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's chosen people, and you have our people in that slave mentality. That's why 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed, man. It ain't required for the masses of our people to turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, alright? Because they not. Like I brought up earlier, when we was coming out of Egypt, man, our people wanted to go back. Here it is. You just see miracles and all type of miracles from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai take place, literally, not even right in front of you. And Jake still didn't want to, still didn't believe or have faith. How much more now when Jake ain't seeing shit? All you see is a so-called white man giving you goodies and treats and handouts, because you gotta go to him for everything. But continuing on, in verse 5, it says, and to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. And that's what's going to ultimately happen, man. The ones who not sighing and crying, or who don't have a problem with being here in America, you actually want to stay. You imagine yourself being here, having kids and grandkids and all this other madness in this wicked ass society. Hey, you getting a mark upon your forehead too. All right, it's going to be it's two separate marks. All right, the mark that's being placed on the ones, the sincere ones that believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, is a mark to be receiving salvation, man. Ultimately, be delivered. All right, the mark on the ones who are not sighing and crying and complacent, living in this society, in this wicked ass society. Hey, the Lord He gonna judge your ass, man. You're gonna get destroyed along with the society that you want to stay in. Since you want to stay here, you're gonna be destroyed with it. Like the scriptures say, remember Lot's wife. She wanted to look back and got destroyed right along with Sodom and Gomorrah. And 2/3 of our people gonna get destroyed right in America along with America. All right, since you want to continue to stay here, you don't want to be seeking the things in the heavens. You want to seek the things on the earth over here in this wicked ass society, man. Verse 6, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. So this is going to be everyone else, man. Ain't nobody going, everybody going to get it, man. Ain't no exemptions. All right, the ones that's not sighing and crying, like it just mentioned, old and young, or the maid and the woman. All right, the only ones that's going to be good are the ones that's actually sighing and crying and seeking Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because the masses of our people, like I've been saying, they don't give a fuck. They don't care about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. They're not worried about building their relationship, being in the spirit, or they don't even think about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. That's how going our people are. You hear it is, you got Jake here that, like, randomly say, like, stuff about, like, oh, man, like, God this and God that. But they don't really believe. And their actions show it. Like the scriptures say as well. It says, though they seek me, though they praise me with their lips, I'm not quoting it verbatim, but though they praise me with their lips, their hearts are far from me. Alright? And that's exactly what it is, man. The hearts of our people are far from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. And they're going to be judged accordingly. right? So all the stuff that you've been trying to chase after and hope for, hey, that's going to be your destruction, like it says in Isaiah 30 and 1. And I'm going to get that real quick and wrap it up on that. All right, this is Isaiah 30 and 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. And that's our people, man. They're rebellious children, all right? Seeking counsel, but not of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You going to Esau for everything, man, and trusting in him. You don't trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, continuing on. It says, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. And that's all that they're doing, man. Jake want to keep staying in this society ultimately because you love it. You love wickedness. You love sinning. You love evil. You love iniquity. And that's what you want to take part in, man. Continuing on, it says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Yeah, you trust in America, man. You literally got all your hope and faith inside of America. Now, you don't have your hope and faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You have your hope placed in this world, man. And it says, verse 3, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. And that's right. It's going to be your shame and confusion when you get judged, man. And that's when you're going to realize it too late. And that's the story of Jake all the time. When you realize everything once the shit hits the fan and it's too late, then you realize that the ones who was out there telling you about it before it took place was telling you the truth. Hey, just like in the times of Noah, man. Like the scriptures say, it ain't going to be any different this time. What was going on then? They didn't believe anything Noah was talking about. They looked at him like he was crazy. They wanted to continue on living their life, doing what they do. And then what? That destruction, that blood, judged their ass and killed them. And it ain't going to be any different on this side, except it's going to be with fire and all manner of other plays going on. And Jake's going to be caught up in all of that. Only the ones that are sincere and that sigh and cry about everything going on, that actually care and seeking Yahweh Bashem Yahushai are going to be delivered, Lord's will, man. Hey, so with that, I'm going to wrap up and give all praises and glory again to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word, truth, and sincerity. Shalom.